Hey guys, welcome back to Dragon Quest Heroes. As you can see, I'm in the party right now, but it doesn't count me as the leader, even though I should be. Don't you agree, Elena?
Yoink!
Oh man, it's so great that we're just going to go irreversibly injure Velasco and not do anything else.
And not do any side quests.
Nope. Especially not ones we've already tried before.
Guys, I'm scared. I'm a little scared of Velasco, and I'm afraid Exand is going to start having PTSD. So I think we need help.
Yeah, and there's only one person we can ask for help.
Yeah.
Torneko Tulun, the best merchant in all of the Dragon Quest universe.
What is it? Live from Lakanava.
Live from Lakanava. It's Torneko.
Okay, so I'm going to explain really quick what I did off
why
cam.
don't you read your mail while we do read the mail
Okay.
while you do that, just to get two
So,
birds.
I made some accessories. Woo! Safe
My laundry is
back to washing undies.
Okay.
All right. So let me. All right. So what I did. Thank you for those of you in the comments who gave me some advice about the Sorrow fight. So levels are up a bit, but that's just as a result of various grinding I did for materials. So what I did is I made prayer rings +3 for everyone. Now, how you make the prayer rings, how you make accessory plus is you can get a +1 from the sweet success chance.
Yeah, we've done that before.
And all that does is it gives you an added effect to the normal thing. So how you make the +2 and 3 is just using meld to combine two accessories, and that combines their effect. Or if they don't have an added effect, it makes a random one. So you can actually really farm this to get really, really good accessories, like by resetting a lot or just making a crap ton of them and combining them. So you get so you can see here, this one has Quake Roar Resistance 10%. So in theory, I could keep making prayer rings until I had 3 with Quake Roar Resistance +10 and end up with one that had Roar Resistance +30. So you can really farm that if you want to.
That probably took forever, though. You probably had to make 10...
For me?
Yeah, 10 prayer rings.
It doesn't take that long.
Okay.
Okay, so I gave everyone a prayer ring because it gives you it can restore your health and MP when you get to max
How does Qatherine
tension.
hold that shield when it's not even touching her arm?
I don't know.
Anyway.
The stimulating specs for everyone. So the stimulating specs increase your starting tension. You need max tension for the last part of the Sorrow fight. And Tough Guy tattoos for Qatherine and Elena. So what the Tough Guy tattoo does is it increases your base damage, but your MP is reduced to 0, which means you can't use any of your spell abilities. Now that doesn't matter for Qatherine and Elena because they really don't have time to be using their anything other than their basic combos. Sorrow moves way too fast. So for them, it's just better to have the increased damage. Because Terry's spells are actually useful because the AI sometimes has him use Miracle Slash or Falcon Slash, which are helpful. And Jessica, obviously, we need her for Hustle Dance. So those I gave Recklesses, which increase your damage from your coup de grace. The only reason those aren't plus anything is because I only have the basic recipe for the Tough Guy tattoo, and it takes a lot of materials to make it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've done some practicing against Sorrow, and I was able to beat him once, and I just shut off the PS4.
Pixar didn't happen.
Well, we're about to see if I can. I actually would have taken a picture, but I didn't want to run the chance of it auto saving. So this still might take me a couple tries because he's hard, and I'll probably be pretty quiet because I need to focus. And the other thing, I've learned better when I can attack him.
Yeah, he kind of Okay, here's the thing. He does remind me a lot, from what I've seen, of a Hyrule Warriors fight, where in that game you fight other warriors all the time, often 2 or 3 in a story mission. The difference in that game is that if you could get a couple of hits in after a counter, if you could counter attack with a 1, 2, 3 or the right combo, you could get a weak point smash on them, which would often do 20% or more of their damage, of their health bar all at once. Unless if you're Zant, because screw that fight in the Twilight Palace. Ugh, that takes forever. But anyway, yeah, so he does function similarly to a Hyrule Warriors fight from what I've noticed, because he does use attacks that he himself can use later when you control him yourself. Sorrow's a playable character if you haven't already figured that out. He's the DLC character. Although you don't just pay for him for DLC in Japan, you have to beat this fight and then you unlock him.
Yep.
So, yeah. Sorrow is one of my favorite villains in Dragon Quest, honestly. It's amazing that he is one of the most developed villains in the series when he's
on an
NES game.
And he certainly was given more character in the remakes, I think, but he still had plenty of character in the originals.
Yeah, he's a very tragic character in the original. Part of me kind of prefers the original ending where he just dies,
and
as opposed to the one where he redeems himself. But I do feel like his character did somewhat earn redemption because he's like because he was never really super evil. He was just kind of misguided in a lot of ways. I don't think he kills anyone that doesn't deserve it anyway, so, you know. Like, I think the only humans he kills on screen are ones that were trying to beat up Rose for Ruby Tears, so...
Yeah.
So, you know, they were dicks anyway. Who cares?
Yeah, I can't remember. I mean, I guess you could say the things that happened at Mammon were his fault.
But
they also...
Actually, I think the...
Oh, no, they found Istark's tomb
yeah,
by
humans.
themselves.
Yeah, because they were trying to mine for, like, ore and things. So... Okay, so you're waiting on Catherine's...
So one thing I read... Oh, dear.
Oh, God.
So one thing I read... Do not use max tension before he powers up, because if you use max tension, it will cause him to power up.
Oh, okay.
If you go into max tension, he's like, screw you, and he powers up afterwards.
Yeah, kind of like how he can tell that you're
he can tell who the main character is, and he does go after them. So I've seen people say you should change often, because then he's like distracted. I don't think it really seems to be worth it. Like, one thing I really wanted, but I didn't get, was you can make an accessory called a dogged collar that allows you to pierce through the shields like the Rose Gardens have. But I'm holding off on spending mini medals, because you can get the basic, the quick recipe with mini medals, but I'm holding off on spending mini medals until I get 200 and get my sweet trophy.
Well, we don't know, because we're not sure whether or not it's 200 in your inventory or 200 collected total. Yeah. And thank you, Comments, for telling us whether which one it is, but we will probably already have gotten the achievement by the time you posted. So, yeah. Okay, I'm guessing Jessica's mostly AI healing support.
Yeah. So one thing I heard / read was that don't bother switching to Jessica if she has if she has enough MP to use Hustle Dance, she'll probably use it.
Yeah. So you
and the other thing I was doing wrong in looking back at the footage, dodge rolling is way more effective against Sorrow than blocking, because he pierces your blocks a lot, and the Rose Gardens just jump on your head if you're blocking. Yeah. So like dodge rolling out of the way is way better. He hasn't powered up yet. I'm actually pleasantly surprised.
Thanks, I guess
Sorrow.
it is. You're doing a lot more damage, but you're not taking as much time, I guess, is that... Because I think it is, like, either 5 minutes or half health, so... but, yeah, that's very similar to Hyrule Warriors.
Oh, Terry's dead.
Yeah, Terry's dead. That's very similar to Hyrule Warriors in that dodging was generally more effective than blocking in that game, because you ran the risk of your guard being blocked. That was a sick dodge, for the record. Yeah.
Ouch. That was not smart. I shouldn't have attacked him then. Actually, I do have heal stones. I didn't use them when I was practicing because, practicing.
Yeah, you'd lose.
But
yeah, it's hard to find a good time to use them, though, because...
Oh, now's not bad.
Well, he's running after you.
I need to use the D-pad. Here we go. Yeah, so this attack, that attack, I think it's called Kazam.
Katam. Is it Tam or Zam?
The guide I found on GameFAQs called it Kazam.
Yeah, but that's the name of...
Oh, am I out of Big Drizzle Leaves? Yup. And Terry's dead. Actually, I might lose just because I don't have Terry for
his tension?
Yeah.
So you want to wait on using your tension until his second time, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is not...
This is bad.
Yeah.
You can do it. You can win.
Nope. Everyone kept dying early on. I mean, it's...
You should use Sexy Beam.
Yeah, this is, yep.
Oh, he starts doing different attacks
Yep,
when he's
he
in
does.
tension, though.
Yep, alright.
Because he said a cut above.
Okay, so we'll just, I guess you can just speed up. If I get farther, we'll go to when I get farther.
Or you could keep losing. Like a scrub.
Oh.
Oh, it missed you there.
Something missed.
Yeah.
It wasn't the Kazam, though, because he hadn't used it yet.
Come on, Kazam, and welcome to the gym. Hey, you, what you gonna do? Hey,
I'm going to kill
party
you.
sorrow in the house, let's go. It's your boy, Qatherine. And so, slash you, bash you in the face. Come on, get all in this place. Kazam.
I don't understand
Crack.
any of this. I don't learn crack.
Work that body, make sure you don't hurt nobody. So stop slicing your sword at me, please.
Out of my sight! I'm the world's greatest swordsman, pal.
You were saying, Terry?
Man, and here I was thinking, oh, this is gonna be easy. I got him when I was practicing. LP curse.
You're still playing the wrong music!
Whoa, Terry, watch your language.
Damn you, Sorrow. I'm the world's greatest swordsman. You're ruining my mojo.
You're cramping my style with your white hair and your big sword.
You got her, good.
We got him good. Well, at least they're dead Oh, I'm not gonna be able to. Oh, shoot.
You can only revive one.
Or I can die. I didn't mean to revive Terry.
Of course you meant to revive me.
Sarah's foot is on my dick. Oh, this is very uncomfortable.
That feel when you spent a half an hour fighting Sorrow. You are getting better, though. I will say that. You're
Thank
very
you.
clearly getting better.
Thank you. Are you gonna leave that in, or
I
just
also-
the parts where you call me a scrub?
No, the scrub, you suck. You're terrible.
That's the Ted I know. He sounds angry. Elena can't get out very well. Oh no, that's Terry! Crap.
Hey, pal, thanks for reviving me.
Terry, I don't want you here.
Catherine's closer than you think she is the thing.
Well, I'm at. Oh no, I have one. What happened? Everyone's dead. He's on the other side now. I'm gonna miss him probably. Or die before I can.
Yeah, you miss.
This happened to me in practice too.
No, you got him.
What?
Run.
I got him.
Revive
Right.
someone.
Jessica.
Carrie.
Go away, Terry! Oh, I'm gonna die because he's not at max tension. I should have gone for Qatherine, but I didn't know where she was.
Oh man, pal, you knew I was the most helpful character.
No, Terry. Please go away. What was that, Terry?
You can still get hurt if you're dodge rolling and something hits your model, right?
I knocked Jessica out of her spotlights. Sorry, Jessica.
You ruined my big moment.
Here, let me tuck some pocket change into your pockets.
This dress doesn't have any pockets, Qatherine.
I'm sure I can find some way to put it.
Isn't that the pocket change I left in the barrel?
I was just returning it.
Well, that isn't much of a tip now, is it?
Here's a tip, Jessica. Pull your shirt up! Here's a tip. Give Sorrow pop-pop. See what happens. Alright. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you're right, Terry. Here does go nothing.
Yeah, you, Terry. I think Terry is the one, in the At-Rhythm Dragon Quest. Oh, shoot. He's the one that you can't, the one DQ6 character that isn't unlocked. Like, you can't select him to begin. I think you can start...
You should get Elena up as soon as you stun her,
Yep.
because...
Actually, how many leaves do I have?
1.
Jessica's nearly dead.
You have 1 leaf.
Jessica's nearly dead.
Yeah, but Elena had max tension is the thing.
Well, does Jessica not?
No, she doesn't. She's not sparkling.
Right.
You could use a... well, now you...
See, now I'd rather have Jessica up.
Well, you can use heal stones.
Yeah.
I'd say Elena's the better choice, but you can choose whatever.
Jessica's coup de grace is much more reliable for me, though.
Oh, he jumped behind you.
Did he?
It looked like it. Yeah,
I think I'll hit him because he's next to me. Yeah, I hit him.
Good.
Terry's almost dead, but where's Jessica? I want her.
There.
I want you, Jessica.
Oh, there she is.
No, please keep going, honey.
And then you can always switch back to Qatherine after you're done with Jessica.
If Catherine's alive, yeah.
Oh yeah, because she's not getting healed if you're using Jessica.
No. Let's see if I can do this. Does a lot of damage.
Oh, it paused the Kazam, whatever it's called.
Yeah, everything else freezes pretty much when in the high tension attack. I want to get him. I'm gonna get you. Yeah!
Why did you
Sorry.
You yelled at the microphone?
We did it.
That took far too long.
I'm so sorry.
You yelled in the microphone.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, say sorry to microphone, kun.
I apologize, microphone kun.
Gomenasai.
Gomenasai. The master of monster kind, defeated by humans again.
Actually, canonically, he never is defeated by humans because you don't fight him.
Yeah, in chapter 6, yeah. I'm getting careless. It's Sar, right? Yeah, we really are trying to bring back a world where monsters and humans live in peace, you know.
Really? Well, not anymore, since you're a monster and you just beat my face in 12 times. I'm getting a little bit peeved with them, actually.
Indeed. Blah, 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 blah. You're friends? You claim to be friends with monsters?
They are friends with monsters. Monsters and humans are best friends in this world, and they have been for a long time.
Oh, look at the slime, it's so cute. I mean, interesting.
Could this place really be different? Could monsters and humans really coexist peacefully? It seems I need to find out more about your world. Why couldn't we have this conversation before we beat each other's faces in, Sorrow?
Where could I find a travel brochure? Maybe an overnight spa?
Then why not accompany us on our journey?
Your Majesty, he just beat our faces in roughly 12 times.
Oh, that's alright. He has much fighting spirit.
His loins are perpetually girded.
Please don't talk about my loins. Alright then, I'll come with you. But don't think this means I trust you. Yet. He is apparently he's very tsundere in Dragon Quest IV when he joins your party. To the point where if you try to party chat with him, sometimes, I don't know if this is all he says, but he says, why are you trying to talk to me? And here we go. This is my favorite thing. Right? Awkward Sorrow standing in Stonecloud looking completely out of place. And he is tall.
Yeah, he's taller than Kiro, he's even taller than Kiro's stupid, like even if you get rid of his, Ohage is what it's called?
Ahoge, I think.
Ahoge. Even ignoring his little cowlick there, he's taller than Kiro's hat.
But this heel slime does indeed appear to be your friend. Perhaps what you say is true after all.
I'm everyone's friend, Sorrow. I'm incredibly huggable. Do you want a hug, Sorrow?
Sure. I mean, I'm the master of monster kind. I am glad that you would have trusted us, Sorrow. All thanks are to Helix.
Teacher Sorrow, what brings you to this world? Do you have some intent here?
I heard talk of the cruel people that were manipulating my comrades and using them as weapons of war. The Marquis de Lyon left my presence unexpectedly for some reason.
Sorrow, we had previously done great pulverizing to Marquis de Lyon.
Do not bring that up, Kirill, unless you would like a repeat of the fight that just happened.
I was not in the previous encounter, so you may too be repeating as much as you are wishing.
So I set out to find them and put an end to their villainy. It would appear that your enemy and my own are one and the same. The Children of Night. What a foolish name, honestly. My own title is much superior.
We're fighting for the same thing. Then why don't you join us? We're always happy to welcome new additions to our team.
Even Terry?
I really shouldn't have accepted him at all, but we were desperate at the time. We didn't have many allies. Do you think that I, the master of monsterkind, would join forces with a band of pitiful
Is this
humans?
not being your second attempt at doing this?
Kirill, shut up!
Yes, sir.
Still, I suppose there is some logic to what you say. If you share my aims, it makes sense to add whatever strength you have to my own.
Oh, I get what it is. He doesn't want to admit that he needs our help.
Very well. For as long as our objectives are the same, I'll fight with you, but no longer. Don't make me regret this. Hey, I said the same thing when I joined, pal.
Yeah, but you're lame.
Ah! Yeah, finally. This needs to be...
Oh,
is this going to be the thumbnail?
Yeah, I think so.